movie. Don't worry, I'm not sure which one I am either. Anyway, I'll bet you think it's pretty exciting, my being lost at sea with two beautiful chicks. And you're right, believe me.
Everybody wants me.
If you want to hear exactly what I did with these two luscious cuties, why not call me on my new So What Happened with the Two Chicks line. I'll tell you my innermost secrets of what really went on between me and these two sizzling Yokohama mamas. Just call this number now, and I'll tell you how Mamie and that nicer girl really fought over me. So, what are you waiting for? Call me now. What is this, an echo in here? Ha ha ha, just a little dubbed-in voice humor. Call me now, you'll get an earful, I'll say.
6 million yen or prime U.S. real estate for the first 3 minutes. Kids, ask your parents before you call, then do it anyway.
I was going to read the mail now, but Mr. Kleistron confiscated it.
Say, there's a lot of letters here. How do you afford the stamps, Koz? Oh, well, I guess people are still sending in little names for your little travelogue polka party show here. Jim Casey says he's from Knox, Indiana, and everyone knocks Indiana. And he says called WFLD Interference Nightline. Get a day job, Jim. Maybe a night job, too.
Say, does it say anywhere there that I'm going to be filling in for Miller and Howell on WCKG in the mornings starting the week of August 14th?
This is Jerry Keyes of Crete, Illinois. Always glad to hear from Cretans like you. He suggests we call this the independent and slightly illegal horror movie broadcast with Rich Koz. He's misspelled your name, too. Who doesn't? Here, this is Frank H. Carr of Chicago. It's probably a used car. He says here that the only thing Elvira has that you don't is cleavage. Not touching that one. I'd like to. Anyway, and here, this Gordon Dimowski says we should call this show Zombie Vampire Cheerleaders from the Planet Scum. If one of my titles is chosen, do I win a prize like a set of Ginsu knives? Very clever. Listen, moron, why don't you tell these people where they can write to you, like your next address, which will probably be Joliet.
Thanks, Mr. Kleistron. Listen, this may be the last time you can write to me at this address, so do so. Lose weight buying real estate with no money down. WFLD-TV, 205 North Michigan, Chicago. No, Chicago, Illinois, 60601, and right in the corner, attention, Rich Koz. And speaking of Berwyn, I'd be remiss during a mushroom movie not to mention that every year in October, Berwyn holds the big Hobie Festival and Parade in honor of the mushroom and is the known mushroom capital of the free world. Thank you very much. Now let's get back to the mushroom people and... Oh, girls, it looks like you finally got cleaned up the rug in Kleistron's office where that German Shepherd was.
Wonderful.
Mushroom, they're a mushroom, we're a mushroom. Wouldn't you like to be a mushroom, too? Be a mushroom.
Ah, shut up, will you? Well, Mr. Mushroom, the Fox 32 lawyers are on the phone. They're telling me how we're going to handle your insurrection against the company. I believe the condemned is allowed one final commercial break. Isn't that the custom?
And here's a safety tip for you from Fox 32. Kids, you've got to be careful what kind of mushrooms you eat. Remember in Alice in Wonderland when she ate the mushrooms and she ended up shrinking real small? Of course, that can't happen in real life. And we'll be returning to the movie in just a moment.
Oh, sorry, I was dreaming or something. Well, now let's get back to the conclusion of the attack of the mushroom people. And
Not so fast. I've just discussed you with our Fox lawyers. Mr. Big Pants broke into our beloved signal. And you want to know what we're going to do about you? I'll tell you what we're going to do about you. Nothing. Niente. The big goose egg. You see, we've decided that you're insignificant. You're a pipsqueak. You're nothing. You're an insignificant flea on the great Fox. You can do whatever you want because we don't care. We don't care.
then it's okay for me to do my show on your airwaves?
Go ahead and try. You'll never be able to do it again. In 2 weeks, we're getting the new Fox Stealth Transmitter. 363 million gigawatts of power broadcasting programs that nobody notices. Try and override that, hey punk! Now, finish your little mushroom movie and get out of here. And don't let the tape eject hit you in the fanny.
Now to our Fox play-by-play man, Bill Stein, for the wind-up of the Mushroom People.
Howdy, folks, howdy. This is your old friend, Bill Stein, bringing you a jerk-by-jerk description of the triple hanging of the Mushroom Murder Mob.
That was why all the men took the mirrors off the ship, you see. And once you start, you can't stop.
Then, only to be condemned as insane. I had no choice. All that time, it suffered with hunger, and then I lost her. I was confused. I couldn't decide what to do. And then I ate them.
Here now. You should consider yourself fortunate that someone finally found you.
Do you think so? Tokyo's not very different from that island. People in cities are cruel, aren't they? It's all the same. I would be happier living on that island than in this city.
The end, all right. Boy, tell me what I can and can't do. I don't know who they think they are. 363 million gigawatts. Why do I...
Here comes the litigant now. Officer Burrell has some papers for you to sign.
Oh, yeah? Well, here's a mandate for you. Look, I'm going to have to get more power. This is war. I've got to be able to override their transmitter. Now, it's going to take me a couple of weeks, so here's what we're going to do. I'll be off for a couple of weeks. I'll be back on Friday night, August 18th at 10:30, 2 weeks from today. And I promise you, I will be back on. They can't tell me what to do. I am going to be back on the air Friday night, August 18th at 10:30. And this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. Hey, pipe down. Don't you know we're about to start wrestling? Listen, I'll see you 2 weeks from tonight, August 18th, 10:30, Friday. I'll see you. Hey, watch where you're driving. Just because you're Oprah Winfrey doesn't mean you can drive the wrong way down a one-way street. Good night, everybody.